Hello, I'm Roy Whiffin, and this is Roy's Rant again. I want to talk this week about stupidity and apathy of some people in Sugarland and Fort Bend County. Not very nice, but true. Stupidity because you didn't vote, apathy because you didn't vote. And so we've now got people that are in charge, or supposed to be in charge, that are just running rampant. Now, a lot of people think that these people that are in charge have superior brains, are the elite, and that they sit back and these people are just going to look after them for the rest of their lives. And nothing more is from the truth. These people are ordinary people that have seen that less than 3% of the population of Sugarland anyway vote. And so they know that they can do whatever they want because for them you've proved that you just don't care. And that's why we're spending money willy-nilly. Now, for the men, open your wallet. For the women, open your purse. How many credit cards have you got there? Pay them off. And I'll tell you why. Because you aren't going to have any money. We've already just done a bond for $1 billion for Fort Bend ISD. We've got another bond for $1 billion for Fort Bend ISD coming up in 2 years. The city of Sugarland wants a bond for $90 million coming up for the vote at the end of this year. And then the commissioners, Fort Bend commissioners, want a bond for $238 million. You aren't going to have any money. They're just going to use your money for whatever they want. And you, because of the apathy, are just going to let it happen. And that's the sad part about it. There are so many good things that we could be doing, but we're not. Let me go through a few things. This is for Sugarland. It says Sugar Creek, Montclair Drive drainage improvement. Montclair Drive is in Sugar Creek. It's a dead-end street. It's been there 50 years in perfect condition with just people that live there going in and going out. But they're going to spend $8.8 million on it. Now, I don't know whether this is being nice to the new councillor for the area so that they can keep him in control, or whether it has absolute validity. I don't think it does. So, $8.8 million. All right. There's a drainage improvement for New Territory Boulevard at Chatham Avenue, where all that is going on there. $3 million. Now, how old is this? I say that hasn't been there any period of time whatsoever, and yet we're going to spend $3 million on that. It says, where are we? Emergency Operations Centre, dispatch, $11.5 million. Explain to me, so we've already got an emergency operations centre. Explain to me $11.5 million. We've got our police, we've got our EMS, we've got our fire service, and yet we're going to spend $11.5 million. Public safety training facility. I don't need any public safety training. So why am I spending $10 million for it? It doesn't make any sense. Animal shelter. Obviously, we're going to have a 5-star hotel for animals. 6.6 million. By the way, this is a friend of our departing city manager. Is this a thank you? Oh, I'm going. I'll make it okay for you. Yeah, that's okay. 6.6 million animal shelter. I mean, they've got an animal shelter. The other thing is, if we keep neutering all these animals, where are all these new ones coming from? You know, I don't know. Public safety rehabilitation, 3 million. What the heck is that? You know, I don't be, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And then we come down to something that is very, very important, is the University Boulevard expansion. We're going to spend 1.7 million on that. That's like fixing 3 potholes. This needs to be completely overhauled in every way, shape and form. It's a catastrophe as it is. And if Herr Zimmerman ever gets off of his rear and does something with Track 5, we're going to have thousands of people working there and visiting there, and a road system that's just blocked up completely. You know, it just doesn't make any sense what we're doing at the moment. And you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for nearly $2.5 billion over 3 years. $2.5 billion over 3 years. And you're going to let these people run rampant. Getting back to Fort Bend ISD, 4.5 million for security in the schools. What they're going to do is they're going to have locks on every classroom door, and children are going to have an ID. Now, we all know how absent-minded children are. Do you think every child, every day going to school, is going to remember their ID? I don't. And you're turning, with the locking the children in their classrooms, you're turning them into prisons. You know, if I was going to go to a school and do something terrible, and I try the door to the classroom, I'm going to say, oh, well, you know, the classroom's locked. I'm going to go home. No, I'm not. I'm going to go round the corner where the classrooms have all the windows and do my damage there, because I'm on campus. Once I'm on campus, I can do anything. You can lock every door that there is. It doesn't make any difference. The thing being that you need to stop them getting on campus. You know, it's not hard to think about. But there you go. This is Charlie Boy Dupree and his plans for the future. Unreal that we're doing. And as I said to you, it's stupidity and apathy that has got us where we are at the moment. And we need to do something about it. You need to do something about it. You need to talk to your friends and talk to your neighbours and talk to your people that you go to school with, or your PTA meetings, and figure this out, because we're in a lot of trouble. So with that, I'll say goodbye this week, and with God's blessing, talk to you next week.